You knew three-point defense was going to be key. You knew taking care of the ball was going to be key. But what was the key to getting this win tonight?
Well, both of those, to your point, obviously to hold them to 7 of 29 from the three-point line was terrific with the shooters that they have. And then offensively, to your point, Katie, they only have 10 turnovers for 12 points. You give yourselves a chance. I just asked our team, I said, fellas, if I would have told you before the game that we're going to shoot 40 from the field, 18 from three, and miss 18 free throws, what would you have said? That we'd get blown out. What I love about our team is that in LA, opening night on the road tonight, we're not making shots. We're struggling to make free throws. We didn't let that affect the defense. I thought our defense was terrific. We had some breakdowns at times, but I mean, that's the reigning world champs. And even when it got tight down the stretch, we were able to make enough plays, and Juancho's block to seal the win was a great way to end it.
What's been the difference with the defensive effort in these first three games?
I would say just an overall buy-in and commitment. Now, you can talk game plan, you can talk strategy. At the end of the day, for me, defense comes down to pride. Do you want to go out there and give everything you have to defend? And then the second part of that is just the multiple effort. We are flying around. Whether it's deflections, contested shots, and again, not always right. It's not always going to be right. But what do you do when it's not? Do you quit on the play? Last year, we were much more of a single-effort team, and I think the thing that stands out for me, 3 straight opponents under 100 points, is our guys care about it, they're committed to it, and the multiple effort is there.
You mentioned Juancho's block, but what else did you see from the bench unit tonight contributing to this win?
Oh, much better tonight. Much better. After our game yesterday, I texted all of them. I grabbed guys today individually. Trey Lyles, last game I thought he was hesitating, turning down shots. Monte looked like he was scared to make a mistake. But Monte was terrific tonight. He goes out and gets 6 rebounds, 4 assists, played aggressive. Played like he belonged. Trey Lyles was much more aggressive. Mason Plumlee, his energy was off the charts. Malik Beasley, same thing. So I thought our bench unit was great. Torrey Craig, you can't judge Torrey's game based on the stat sheet. He came up with 2 or 3 loose balls, long rebounds that could have gone their way, but he out-hustled and came up with huge possessions. So it was, Jamal struggled a little bit tonight, Paul struggled a little bit tonight, but when you defend, you're going to give yourself a chance.
Going back to the defense, Coach, is this the defense you thought you had throughout the summer, throughout training camp, or have they even surprised you a little bit?
This is the defense I dream about. Ever since I got here. I firmly believe in defense, being the corner piece to being a championship-level team. We've preached it. We've talked about it. We haven't gotten it done, quite frankly, and that's on me as a head coach. But the players deserve the credit. We can talk about what drills we do, this and that, but go out there and do it. Get the job done. Find a way. And our players are doing that. It's 3 games. Once again, we're not saying we're there. We're not saying we've arrived. We still have a lot of room for growth and improvement. But if we continue to play this hard, we'll give ourselves a chance every night.
A lot of us to put into words how Paul is playing on that end of the floor and the impact he's had through these first 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, Paul's been terrific, but, no disrespect to him, but it's not just Paul Millsap. I don't want to put it all on Paul. Every guy out there is defending. I even thought like Jamal Murray, he struggled to make shots tonight. The effort's still there on the defensive end. Gary Harris, Juancho, Torrey, Paul, Nicola. Everybody's bought in. It's not just one guy. It is a collective buy-in and commitment, and that's why we're defending the way we are.
It looked like at the end on their last possession, they might go for a 3, and yet you protected the basket area. Was that by design, or was that just a reaction on the floor?
Obviously, it was. We didn't want to give up a 3 in that situation all night long. We were preaching to our guys into, over, and being up to take away those 3s. I think Steph hit 6 of 16, Clay goes 1 of 6, and Kevin Durant doesn't make a 3. But in that situation, they don't call a timeout. They're rolling. They're going with it, trying to catch us on our heels a little bit. And sometimes you gotta get lucky. And Juancho being in the right place, the right time, gets a hell of a block to save to save it from going into overtime.
Why have you beaten them as often, more often than everybody except San Antonio? Going back to 14-15, you're 6-9 against them.
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
I think it's all coaching.
I figured that was it.
Yeah. No, I don't know what it is.
You know them.
Yeah, I played there. I wish I played there. I coached there, but it's really funny. Like when I was in Cleveland for many years, it's all about matchups in the NBA, whether it's a one-on-one or a team. And for some reason, we match up well with them. And our guys, I think the second biggest thing is to beat a team like that, there's got to be a belief. We've beaten them enough times now where we believe. Like when we play them, we're not thinking about the banners and the rings. We're thinking about, let's go kick their ass. And, trust me, next time we play them, they might beat us by 30. That's not going to get us discouraged. We're going to come back and play them hard the next time. So I think it's just a belief that we have because we've been able to compete with them over the last 3 going into 4 seasons.
How key is this for establishing a model early in the season? Like, you guys are not having to dig out of a hole. You're not having to figure things out. You're a good team. You know you're a good team. You've beaten the bad teams. You've beaten the good teams. You're here now. How big is that for being able to work from that as the season gets longer and harder?
Well, that was something that we preached going into training camp. Just the advantage that we have on a lot of teams in the NBA is the continuity. This being year 4 for me, this being year 2, 3, and 4 for some of our players, that allows you to kind of hit the ground running. And then also, when we met it going into training camp, I told our guys how important it was going to be to get off to a great start. When you really break down our schedule and you look at our schedule late in the year after All-Star break, it is murderer's row. So we have to make sure we prevent any problems down the road, take it one game at a time. But getting off to a great start is really paramount for this team and our success, and our guys are doing that right now.
Do you really dream about defense? That's kind of weird, man.
It is weird, but when you've been ranked in the bottom 5 in the NBA in defense 3 years, I wouldn't say, maybe it's more of a nightmare, but it's turning into a dream. But this is a team, this is how I envision us playing. And, some people might call it ugly. A win is a win, especially against that team, the reigning champs. And Gary Harris just said to me, Coach, imagine when we start making shots. And we haven't found our offensive rhythm just yet. If we continue to defend at the level we're defending at and we get our offensive rhythm going, I think we can be a really good team and a dangerous team.
I know you're built around Nikola, but Gary Harris, your best player tonight, best player on the floor maybe?
Yeah, Gary was terrific. I think anytime you beat a team like that, it's not just one guy. Look at Nikola's stat line. He goes out there and gets 23, 11, and 6. Gary Harris, the defense he plays on one end, and then on the other end, obviously, he has the ability to make big shots, timely shots. So this is a collective win. This is a win for Will Barton. This is a win for our fans. Our fans 2 nights in a row, unbelievable. Hope they keep on coming out.
And then just Jamal, was leg contusion? Did he just run into somebody, or?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I know they went back and had the docs look at it really quick. It was not his ankle, which I initially thought it was his ankle. I think he got kneed in the thigh. And going into tonight, I'll say this: Jamal has been battling some injuries, if you will. So obviously he struggled a little bit tonight, not from a lack of effort, but from making shots. But as I told him, I have no doubt on Tuesday night against Sacramento, he'll be ready to play and play at a high level. Appreciate it, everybody.